I'm Scott Parent, and this is Relevantly Speaking. Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Relevantly Speaking. Today we've got our sights aimed squarely at social media. Now, what's the difference between broadcasting and engaging? How will Twitter continue to evolve and stay relevant? And how can affiliate marketers leverage things like Twitter search to make more money? All interesting questions. Now, to help us answer them, we're chatting with Scott Stratten, the founder of Unmarketing. I'm here with Scott Stratten. You're the founder of Unmarketing. Tell us a little bit about what that is.
Unmarketing is about if you believe that business is built on relationships, make building them your business, and that's what we do.
So there's a lot of difference that a lot of people in social media don't seem to understand the difference between broadcasting and engaging. Can you talk a little bit about that, how you differentiate those in your mind?
Well, the biggest problem is people see social media tools, and they see Twitter and Facebook, and they say, well, we're in social media, and if all you're doing is talking and not listening, that's where the issue is. Because engaging is about listening, talking, but talking back and forth. And broadcasting is one way, and engagement really is a community. You're all sitting together, and you're all talking together. Social media isn't another way to put out your terrible, terrible marketing methods of old school. It's a whole different way of doing it.
What do you think? Twitter right now is all the rage, but obviously they're going to have to continue to evolve and change and to stay relevant. What are some of the things you think they need to do to achieve that?
Well, we're starting to see some of it now, and everything that blows up on the internet, you always say, well, how do they monetize it? How do they make money? And we already seen it, a little bit of sponsored kind of search, where that's where Twitter's biggest power right now, is that the search stream and how it all works. And so you've seen sponsored search terms in there. When Toy Story 3 came out, they had a sponsored thing, even though people were talking about it. So it's evolving a little bit. I really think, though, mainstream adoption still is coming in. It's still in its infancy for it right now. So although us geeks around here always can see it now, I think the more mainstream are still coming in. So they have a while to go before they have to kind of, jump that shark.
Now, how can affiliate marketers be leveraging things like Twitter's search function that maybe you're not seeing them do today?
I find a mistake if they just look at Twitter search as, hey, people are looking for this product and I can sell it to them. You have to realize that people are raising their hands with a question, with a concern, and your job isn't to go pitch them, your job is to talk to them. It is a different way of doing things. So Twitter search is great for your keywords and seeing if somebody, even regionally, you can do that. But they're not asking sell to me, they're asking to help me. It's two different things, right? So you got to realize that it's a conversation, not a dictation, not a pitch fest.
Absolutely. Now, I know how busy you are, and I know how engaged you are on Twitter. You somehow managed to find time to disengage for a little bit and write a book. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I made the horrible mistake of leaving it to the last minute, and I wrote 60,000 words in 18 days. I turned it off. I had to turn it off, but I made it part of the fun. Every time I rewarded myself. How sad is that my reward is going on Twitter, but every time I wrote a chapter, I got back on there and I was allowed to come back on and say, hey, I just wrote this. So the audience bought into it, and now they came along for the ride. So when the book comes out, they're all part of it. And so I took some time off. I gave away my Xbox and my PS3 for exactly 2 weeks so I wouldn't touch it. And sure enough, it worked for the most part. It worked. So I'm excited.
Can you tell us a little bit about when we can expect to see the book, and a little bit for people that don't know what they can expect from it?
Sure. The book is out September 7th all across in bookstores, being published by Wiley & Sons. So that's across the board. It's going to be ready. If you see a brown paper bag covered book with unstamped on the front, that's the book there. And really, it's pretty much my rants and what I've learned and what you can do with unmarketing type of things. It's not about how far we can get an ad out there. It's how do we engage, how do we use the different platforms from viral marketing, social media blogging, and brick and mortar type of stuff too. And how do you do events better, and how do you do trade shows better? I'm hoping it's a down-to-earth thing that people can really take and just use while they're reading it versus theories and some rant and some sarcasm along the way.
We'd love for you to get involved in the conversation and engage with us over at blog.mediatrust.com. Feel free to leave a comment in the show notes. That's our show for this week. My name is Scott. Thank you for watching.